Hi dear Scorpios, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the transits for the month of February 2024. Normally for you guys, February is a time when you focus on your home life because the sun is transiting through the sign of Aquarius at this time. And so every year from late January until February 19th, 20th, you focus on your home life. And the thing is, this year it's especially pronounced because we will have 5 planets in Aquarius at some point in February. So that's a lot of focus, almost like half of the solar system packed in your house of home and family. So yeah, let's begin. As we enter the month, we will enter February with all planets in direct motion, and this is amazing. Why? Because nothing will be holding us back. We are like free to start something new. We are free to try something new, okay? Because when a planet is retrograde, it's like an unfinished business. It's like holding us back. We cannot leave until we finish it. But now in February, all of the planets are direct. So think of it like in this way. You finished all your home chores and now you're free to go out. It's like that kind of sense, roughly speaking. So yeah, use this energy until like mid-April, I believe. I will have to double check that. But anyway, now, though, I'm going to contradict myself a little bit because the first 5 days of February are not a good time to start something new, because on February 2nd we have the last quarter moon in Scorpio. And what does that mean? It means that the moon will be becoming smaller and smaller day by day. I mean, it starts after the full moon, but still, after the last quarter moon, it's like definitely don't start anything new. Instead, use those 5 days, first 5 days of February, to recharge your batteries, to rest, to wrap things up that started with the previous new moon in January, and to get ready for the upcoming new moon in Aquarius. Think of it like this way. Let's say you need to apply for a place, right? So you fill out the application or document and you mail it so that it's delivered by the time of the new moon. Another thing might be you make an appointment a few days in advance so that like after the new moon you can go and do it. So it's like the first 5 days are perfect for that. And then on February 5th we have Mercury entering Aquarius, and it's gonna stay in Aquarius until February 23rd. So as you can see, it's only like barely 3 weeks. Yeah, Mercury is gonna sprint through Aquarius, and that's good because it means Mercury is in good shape. If you remember, in January, on January 1st, Mercury stationed direct, and after that it was in the shadow period, which means that it was slowly regaining its strength. It was not at its maximum speed. But now in February it's healthy, in good shape, and so if you need to sign contracts and agreements, go ahead and do it, because Mercury rules those things, and you want a healthy Mercury in the DNA of the agreement, so to speak. Because when we sign contracts during Mercury retrograde, the terms tend to change later on, or you are unable to complete the contract, or the other party changes their minds. So it's like a bit messy. But in February, you're all good. Okay, so if you sign a contract, you can be sure that there won't be any surprises along the way. And so Mercury in Aquarius, for you, that is your 4th house. So now we have Pluto in Aquarius, Sun in Aquarius, and now Mercury in Aquarius. Slowly the planets are starting to gather up in your 4th house. And so when Mercury enters Aquarius, it means it's a time for communication with your family. Home life, home related matters, communication regarding those things should be easy. Okay, so if you need to have some important conversation, go ahead and do it in February. And so, what else? On February 9th, we have a new moon in Aquarius, on the 20th degree of Aquarius. For you, dear Scorpios, this is your 4th house. 4th house is a place we live at. So if you're expecting news, announcements, decisions regarding 4th house matters, you can expect them to start coming starting from February 5th. Because we start feeling the energy of the new moon 4 days before the new moon. Okay, the new moon energy generally lasts until like the full moon, but I would say the peak energy of the new moon is like 4 days before and 4 days after. So when a new moon occurs in the 4th house, it can mean that you are either moving to somewhere, Okay. It can mean something new happening in your parents' life, one of your parents. Like traditionally, the fourth house rules our mother, so maybe something new about your mother, something new in her life. Or if it's about the house, so the place you live at, maybe you get a new roommate, or roommate moves out, or like you change your place. Okay, like you decide to move out, or for some it might be the time when you are selling your house or buying a new house. I mean, this is not really like an eclipse, so it's not like an life-changing new moon, but it's like a pretty regular new moon. So I wouldn't expect like a life-changing life-changing event. No, not really. For that we need an eclipse. And so the thing about this new moon is that it will be making a pretty tight conjunction to Uranus, so there will be an element of surprise. Okay. And with Uranus, it expect the unexpected. So who knows? Maybe it will actually be a pleasant surprise. And squares, they force us to do something. They make us take an action, and it's usually from the outside. Okay, so it's not like that you decide to do something, but like an outside circumstance will make you like maybe adjust your plan or change your plan. Yeah, something like that. So Uranus is gonna throw a surprise. And for you Scorpios, this is coming from your 7th house. Uranus is in your 7th house, and the new moon is occurring in your 4th house. So maybe like changes in your residence due to relationship, or like your partner, like yeah. So partner, family, partner, residence, those things are pronounced around this new moon. And then on February 13th, Mars will enter Aquarius until March 22nd. And as soon as it enters Aquarius, it's gonna make a conjunction with Pluto, which entered Aquarius in late January, so it's still on the 0th degree. And so this is powerful. And now let's see. We have the Sun, Mercury, Pluto, Mars in Aquarius, 4 planets. And the thing is, and this is not all, 3 days after Mars, Venus is gonna join them. So we'll have 5 planets in Aquarius, all of them in your 4th house. So at the bottom of your chart, a lot of concentration of energy in that area. And so that means like in the middle of February, we'll have these Aquarius planets gathered in one corner of your chart. And what's more, we have the Valentine's Day on 14th February. And what's amazing is that we will have Mars, Pluto, and Venus all conjunct together. Like, this is insanely rare. Like, I don't remember the last time we had this. Like, it was probably more than 200 years ago. That was like the last time Pluto was in Aquarius. Pluto had been in Capricorn for the past 15 years, right? And we couldn't have had this conjunction, Mars, Pluto, Venus in Aquarius. And we did have Pluto in Aquarius last year, briefly for a couple of months, but Venus and Mars were not around Pluto then. But now we have all of these conjunctions on the 0th degree, so this is like completely new energy. And so this Valentine's Day should be exciting, interesting, okay? So because all of these 3 planets, Mars, Pluto, Venus, are responsible for passion and love, okay? And so I'm excited. Let me know in the comments how it was for you guys later, if you remember. And then next, on February 18th, the Sun is going to enter Pisces. So all of the Aquarius energy will start slowly decreasing, and you will slowly start focusing more on your children, hobbies, creativity, okay? And romance, because that is the 5th house matter. So the Sun is going to join Saturn in there. And then later, on February 23rd, Mercury is going to join those 3. So you will have Saturn, Sun, and Mercury in your house of children, creativity, hobbies. Okay, and what else? So Mercury is going to stay in Pisces until March 9th. Okay, so when it enters your 5th house, so now communication will be around the topic of children, maybe creativity, your hobbies, okay? And then on the same day, on February 23rd, when Mercury enters Pisces, we have a Mars-Venus conjunction. only two of them. Pluto will be slightly behind. And so again, this is a very romantic conjunction, the cosmic lovers coming together. So February is very much about romance, it seems, because we have a lot of Mars-Venus activity going on, and that's good. And finally, on February 24th, we have a full moon in Virgo, on the 5th degree of Virgo. And Scorpios, for you, that is your 11th house and 5th house. So the full moon will be illuminating your house of friendships, hopes and dreams, and networking with like-minded people, internet, so that area. And then the Sun and Saturn are going to be in your 5th house. 5th house, again, as I said, children, creativity, hobbies, okay, creative self-expression. So you will have to find a balance between those two themes. And full moon is about like culmination, illumination, clarity, and achievement. So there will be some sort of like clarity or culmination regarding your friendships, hopes, and wishes. So maybe your friend is achieving something major and you will be celebrating them around this time. Because full moon culmination in your friendship house. So if you connect the dots, it's that. And but another thing is the Sun will be conjunct Saturn during this full moon, so it adds a bit of like seriousness to it. You know, normally during full moon we are very emotional, very sensitive, but I think the influence of Saturn is gonna keep us grounded, sober, and focused on like realistic matters. Even though Saturn is in Pisces, the sign that is known for like imaginativeness. Okay, but still, Saturn is Saturn. It brings reality check wherever it is. And so yeah, this is it for February, the shortest month of the year. Even though this year it's not so short, but still it's shorter than other months, right? And again, this is a very like Mars-Venus filled month, so do enjoy it. And another thing is we have an eclipse coming up in March, so that means February is like the month of peace and tranquility. And then in March, our life and routine will become more hectic because of the eclipses. Activity will increase. We will be busy implementing changes. So do enjoy February consciously. Do enjoy the peace. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my March video. Bye!